Welcome back to Dagryffyn Hobby. My name's Dave, and in this video we're going to talk about, amongst other things, my $20 train haul from the recent Greenberg train show in Edison, New Jersey. What did I not get this time at the train show? Well, I did not get another Baby Ruth. This was one of the ones I already had. I saw a bunch of them. They were all 15, 20, 25 and up. And I just can't see spending 20 bucks on a car that I've legitimately gotten a good version of for $5. So I did not come home with one. I did see at the show a 2454 that instead of Baby Ruth had Pennsylvania. It's got the Pennsylvania Herald here, but it had Pennsylvania on this side. I had not seen one before. I guess that's an earlier car, very rare, or more rare. They wanted 130 something for it, which is obviously right out of my budget. But somebody had commented either on the last video or on an Instagram post, I don't remember which, that K-Line had made a reproduction of that. And well, what do you know? I have that reproduction. So I guess I'm okay with having this for the 5 or 10 bucks I spent for this than having the original for 100 and something. It was a good show. Lots of fantastic stuff out there. All sorts of O gauge, N, HO, some standard, some G scale, some Z. There was everything. It was quite a good show from my perspective. Definitely a lot of items that could have taken a large chunk of my money. Fortunately, I was there determined to stick to $20 and see what I could get. I did go over $20, unfortunately, by $1. And I guess that's not bad. That $1 that put me over the 20 was for this Mark's tank car. It's in really nice shape. And for $1, it's my kind of deal. I was just walking by a table and somebody calls, "Hey Dave, you want this for $1?" And I was just like, yeah. I had bought a number of Mark's items from him in the past, and he saw me walking by and was just like, "Here, you want this?" And I was like, you know what? I do. I was not necessarily looking for anything in particular. There are a number of items that are always floating around in the back of my head that I want. There are some sets of passenger cars I'd love to find, some Williams sets. I was also casually looking for the passenger cars that go with the TCA Hudson from the MPC era. And I saw them, and I'm just not a huge fan of those cars. So I'd really rather get a set of Pullmans or a set of Williams Madison cars that are a greenish color, something like that. I think that would look real good. There's one thing I wanted to pick up and I didn't know if I'd find one. Well, I wasn't looking that hard either, but one table had 3 of them, and that was the express car to go with the New York Central. Paint's a little darker than the passenger cars, but that really doesn't matter. It fits really well with the Williams cars. Now, I also happened to find an express car for the Lackawanna. I don't have Lackawanna cars, but now I think I'm gonna have to find some. It doesn't really look right sandwiched between the Trainmaster and the post-war 2500 series cars. It looks tiny. It is an 027 sized car, so that's why. But I like it. And if that leads me to ending up with some sort of set of Lackawanna passenger cars, well then so be it. So it was a good show. I'm glad I took the time to go today, and I bumped into a number of people and had some good conversations. And that's always a big part of the train shows these days. And it's a lot of fun to meet people. So if you stopped me to say hey while we were at the show, thanks, I appreciate it. I tried to get some footage of the tables that I've been neglecting in my more recent train show videos. I wanted to be able to show you guys what's going on out there in the train show world if you're not able to get to a train show. And this one, there was lots of good stuff. I mean, some stuff was overpriced, but that's always the way it goes. I didn't quite find enough bargain stuff. I mean, I saw boxes that looked like bargain junk boxes, but everything was marked too high for my preference. So that's why I ended up going with 2 boxcars. $10 a piece for a boxcar. Fantastic deal as far as, you know, my expectations. So I also don't really need a bunch of broken trains. I have boxes of them down under the layout right here that I don't know what I'm going to do with. I'll fix them at some point. I have projects lined up. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Dagryffyn Hobby.